Hi, this is Suzy, and this is about the room without a label. Something exciting happened to me as a writer, but it grew out of a time that was incredibly hard before the internet, before we had the constant communication or even cable TV we have now. I was just trying to find a way to provide for my family. The money was invisible, and the struggle was cruel. But in that silence, something happened to me, an anointing. It completely changed my outlook and my understanding of the world we live in. Now, I can ask for help and still follow my heart, and it it all traces back to a certain kind of energy and space. So I'm going to read the story about the room without a label. There was a room in the building that everyone frequented, yet no one remembered entering. It was neither locked nor hidden. It simply did not display a sign. While the other doors wore brass plates declaring archive or maintenance, this door remained a spiritual blank slate made of polished wood. When Suzy entered, she found the light was always precise, never intrusive, never dim, and the air carried the comforting, gentle scent of aged parchment and fresh linen, like a beloved story just opened. Empty shelves lined the walls like ribs, and a single chair sat in the center of the floor, facing the quiet. She sat immediately, as if keeping an appointment she'd forgotten she made, unlike others who might linger by the threshold, gripped by the sudden, nagging certainty of left-on stoves or unlocked doors elsewhere. Suzy felt a specific pull. On a middle shelf lay a thin notebook. It had no title and no author. When she opened it, she found no ink on the pages, only the heavy, expectant hum of a story waiting to begin. So she began to write. A few lines at first, not quite memories, but moments that hadn't finished happening yet. The taste of a storm before it breaks, or the shadow of a person she hadn't yet met. The room responded. As her pen moved, the chair settled deeper into the floor. The light narrowed its focus. The silence leaned in, listening. Sometimes she would pause, realizing with a jolt that the narrative had drifted. The I on the page was no longer her. The character appeared who refused to follow directions. A choice arose that felt uncomfortable, like a mirror. While some might have closed the notebook then, retreating into the safety of the hall, Suzy kept going. As she stayed, she noticed a subtle shift in the world's geometry. The room didn't offer answers or an epiphany, but when she finally stepped back out, the hallway felt longer, the ceiling higher, as if the building had expanded to make room for the new version of herself. No one ever claimed the room helped them. They simply returned to it. But for Suzy, it has an energy that makes it easy to write. And when she walks past that door, through that doorway, she feels a brief magnetic energy, the sense that something is going to be written within the rib shelf room, and Suzy knows it awaits. I hope you've enjoyed the story, and I will also paste it so that you can read it yourself if you would like to. Thank you. Thanks for being here.